Hey guys, it's Plinko, and I am back with the reveal trailer breakdown from Black Ops 3 Zombies with the new Shadows of Evil trailer that was released at Comic Con earlier today. Sorry it took me so long, but shit happens. So, we're just gonna take it clip by clip and try to find some stuff that we missed, in the initial reveal of the trailer. So let's take it from there. So in this first clip, it pretty much just they just introduced the location, the city, the map, a couple things around the map. Now, if you look right here at this skyline, I'm gonna pull it up right here. This skyline looks a lot like New York City's skyline. Especially, I went ahead and Googled New York City in like the 1930s, and you'll come up with something like this. Now, if you notice those two main pointed buildings and the kind of I don't know, squared off building, it matches up pretty well. It's not perfect, but it's pretty similar. So I'm going to go ahead and guess that this is set in New York City sometime in the 1920s or 30s. Alright, so in this clip, moving on, we don't really get too much out of this clip. It just, continues to introduce the level, and it does introduce the characters a little bit. Looks like we have 3 guys and 1 female for sure. I'm going to go into a little more depth about the characters here in a little bit, but notice that the zombies' eyes in this whole video, I believe, are the whole video. Their eyes are yellow, which makes me think of Samantha. So I don't know. Take that with a grain of salt. Could be, could not be. We're going to go into a little more depth in that as well later on in this video. Alright, next clip, we have this gun. I can't remember the name of it, but looks like it's back. But what we want to be looking at right here is on the walls, on the sides of your screen. We see this coding pop up again that we originally saw in the reveal trailer for Black Ops 3. I don't know what it means, but maybe some of you guys do. I haven't heard of anybody personally that has figured that out, so maybe we will before the map comes out. Alright, so moving on to this next clip. Again, there's not too much in this clip. There's a Perk machine in the background right back there. If you saw that, I'll go ahead and replay this. And if you notice under the bridge at the beginning of this clip, coming up right here, there are these purple or blue orbs in the background, and I cannot make out what they are. Right here, see under the bridge, there's some kind of purple glowing object, and it looks like they are all over the map throughout the trailer. So maybe we'll get a better view of that here in a little bit. But let's move on to the character introductions. Alright, so there are 4 characters, and in the audio of the trailer, it says that they have all sinned, and that is why they think they're all here when they meet up together. So as you can see, each one doing something wrong or committing some kind of crime. So each one is different, but they are all doing something wrong. So first we have the female character who is some kind of prostitute or burlesque dancer, and it looks like she is killing people in their sleep. We have a crooked cop or investigator who is also killing people and taking money. Here's a boxer who is using brass knuckles in the ring and probably killing people. And then we have some kind of knife thrower or magician or some kind of entertainer who is throwing knives at unsuspecting women and most likely killing them too. So each one doing something wrong, something illegal, and that is why they are here. Okay, so here are the 4 main characters, and I'm going to introduce each one. They released the list of the cast members at Comic-Con earlier today. Okay, so first we have Ron Perlman. His character name is Campbell. You might know him from Hellboy or Sons of Anarchy. He's in a bunch of good stuff that I'm sure a lot of us have seen, so that should be pretty cool. I could see some funny stuff coming out of him. Next guy, the cop, Neal Mcdonough. His character name is Vincent, and he is known for Star Trek First Contact and his acting in Captain America, which I'm sure a lot of you know as well. So check out that stash. And next, we have Heather Graham as her character Jessica. You'll probably know her from Austin Powers and appearing in Boogie Nights. And yes, I chose this picture for a reason. Enjoy. Moving on, we have Jeff Goldblum. His character name is Nico. You probably know him from Jurassic Park and Independence Day alongside Will Smith. This guy is fucking hilarious, so I can't wait to hear what he has to say. And here is a picture that Treyarch tweeted along with Call of Duty earlier today, and it shows our four main characters. But if you notice, that last character on the right that is blacked out, they have him listed as Shadow Man. His name is Robert Picardo. So I went ahead and did a little research on him, but I haven't seen any appearance of Shadow Man in this trailer, so I don't exactly know who that's going to be, but we'll see. Here's a picture of him. He starred in Star Trek Voyager and Gremlins 2, so maybe some of you know him from that. Hopefully we'll be able to figure out a little bit more about him. Alright, moving on. Again, let's see. We have some new weapons, some old weapons. They're bringing back. It looks like they're bringing back the mini AK-7. So right here. Oh, right here is something worth noticing. So I went ahead and capped this. You'll see the mystery box, and it has a teddy bear indicating it is Samantha's mystery box. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that's Samantha's mystery box, even though there's been all kinds of maps and DLC with Samantha's mystery box and the teddy bear without Samantha, but that's just, something that could happen. Also, if you notice, the gun is pack-a-punched. You can hear it and you can see it. You can't really hear it in this because I've taken the audio out, but that confirms pack-a-punch guns, which isn't really much of a surprise, but there you go. Alright, so here in this next clip, after dude punches his head off, we have some interesting stuff. So we have this samurai sword. There's a lot to talk about with this samurai sword. It looks pretty cool. You can throw it, it comes back to you, you can slam it down, and I'm not sure if it actually kills those zombies because it doesn't show it, but it at least stuns them and probably kills most of them. So this could be pretty cool. It reminds me a little bit of the Hell's Redeemer 2, how you can throw it and it comes back to you. But if you'll also notice, coming right after this, if you look on the left-hand side of the screen, you will see one of those blue purplish orbs right there. You see that? It looks like kind of like a water fountain or some kind of, I don't know, some kind of glowing object. So I'm still curious as to what that is or what it does. So maybe we'll figure that out. And moving on to the next clip, we get this epic shot of this zombie getting his head blown off. Right before we get to check out the new shield. Not sure if it's going to be buildable or not. I'm sure it will be, but it has a new ability, boost ability, which is the first of any kind of exo movement I have seen in this trailer. Still not sure if they're going to have that in zombies. I'm sure they will, but I don't know. It almost looks like it's the shield because there are like jetpacks on the side of the shield, and it is just running over zombies. No indication on how long that lasts or if it destroys the shield right off the bat or anything, so can't really go into too much depth on that besides the fact that it just looks badass. So beyond that, not too much else in this clip, and we will move on to the Perk Machines. Okay, so here are our new Perk Machines. Looks like a gumball machine from the future or something. It looks pretty crazy. It says Dr. Monty's on top with a lion. Not sure who Dr. Monty is. And I'm also not sure if this is just a random perk machine like we had in Origins or what. But our first perk is, I can't really make it out. It looks like a big person standing to a little next to a little person, but here next in this clip it shows you what it does. So he pops the gumball in his mouth, and it makes him invisible to zombies. So the purple gumball makes you invisible to zombies, apparently. Pretty cool. Um, I can't really make this out. It's some kind of triangle with something coming out of the ground or getting bigger. Something coming up from the bottom. It may be an arrow, I'm not sure. But in this clip, it shows you that it is, you get more of these little power-ups that pop up. Now, here's the mystery perk with a question mark on it. It is like multicolored, pretty strange. This is the perk that turns you, I think it looks like it gives you this little blast that kills zombies all around you. Alright, up next, we have confirmed sliding. So, no more diving or my favorite, which is PhD Flopper, which is kind of sad, but oh well. Can't have it all. Alright, and then we have some kind of, I don't know if this is a perk or a power-up or what, that turns you into some kind of tentacled, some kind of beastly character, and it looks like you're infected. It gives you this green screen, kind of like when you were in Mob of the Dead. But you go into this, I don't know, you're like some kind of octopus with like tentacles, and you can attack people and shock people, the zombies, with it. So this could be a lot of fun too. So I can't wait to check that out. Alright, so in this next part, it shows each character looking at their hands or their arms and concentrating on something, and then it shows this boss. I'm not sure what is so special about their hands or what they're focused on, but check out this boss zombie, dude. Three-headed, tentacled, octopus walking beast. I don't know what the hell it is, but it is creepy as fuck. So, not to mention spikes on his tentacles. Get out of here. So, I don't know if this is like some kind of octopus or what, but he walks and he has three heads. It looks like you have to shoot each head individually, and he can survive without one of his heads. So, you have to it's going to have 3 life bars for each head. This looks like it's going to be pretty hard, but it does look like that there are not any zombies during this round. I'm sure this is not an end game. I'm sure this is just one of the rounds you have to do, and you have to fight and kill this guy. So it looks like you're going to be fighting. Everybody's going to be concentrating just on this guy and no zombies, at least from what they're showing in this trailer. But the guy looks insane, and I'm sure it's going to add some fun and variety to some new Treyarch zombies. Alright, so on top of the big-ass boss zombie, we have flying zombies. And I am not sure if these are going to be, instead of dogs, that's kind of the impression I get. Like, instead of a dog round, we're going to have these crazy teleporting flying zombies that are shooting acid at us. I don't know. They look insane, which could be cool. And again, I don't see any zombies during these rounds, so this could be just like a separate round, like I was saying, like just another dog round. But instead of dogs, we have these crazy flying zombies. I can't tell if they're teleporting or if that's when they're blowing them up or if they're morphing into something. It's hard to tell, but I think they are, when they like flash that green, they're teleporting, and when they explode is when they're killing them. So we'll see. Alright, and getting towards the end here, there's some pretty weird stuff going on in this little clip. I have no idea who this is or what it is, but somehow there is a guy floating. He does at one point have yellow eyes, so I'm not sure if he's turning into a zombie or if he was a zombie before this. But anyways, somehow this guy is floating and he explodes at the end, and his blood is drained down into this little ball that's lit up. So it may be some kind of sacrifice thing. I don't know. There's candles and books, and so it looks like some kind of sacrificial thing. I'm not sure, but I can't tell if this is a part of the Easter egg or just a cutscene. Nobody knows, so we'll figure it out when we play. All right, and moving on, this is the last little clip of this trailer. Not too much in it, just kind of recapping the characters and what they're doing wrong. Shows the boss zombie with only one head there, so that definitely confirms that each head is going to be a separate little life bar. So I'm pretty excited about this, guys. I can't wait to see what you guys think. Let me know. And until next time, adios.